Yo, what the fuck is up, Greasy Nation? Welcome to
What is going on, Greasy Nation?
welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, Greasy Heaven. We
Is it episode 13, 14? I don't know. Was it
lost
lost to the
lost
media?
media, lost media, maybe, possibly.
We had skipped over a week because
We picked the most
w-
ass time to skip a week, okay? Because we run a podcast, arguably, definitely, objectively, partially themed on Metal Gear, and there was a huge Metal
yeah.
Gear announcement last week. Fucking Metal Gear Solid Delta, dude. They're fucking remaking
What do you mean? It's
MGS3.
clearly Metal Gear Solid Triangle.
You right, my fault. I mean, the Illuminati was always such a big plot point in that game, right? I mean, just like rebranded as the Patriots, so like Triangle, like it all makes sense, but it's all adding up.
So, my initial reaction to this was, well, given that we had seen what Konami has done goofed up to games, I don't have much like mm, hope, I guess, or like don't count on anything too much.
I mean, it's not gonna be like.
Mm,
I mean,
Like my genuine reaction to it is just like let him cook, let him cook.
dude.
Honestly.
I mean, like obviously, no Kojima on this game, and I mean, like that's not necessarily a horrible thing. I mean, like Kojima doesn't even want to fucking work on Metal Gear anymore. So like,
Kojima didn't want to fucking work on Metal Gear
yeah,
since Metal Gear
dude.
Solid
So
2.
so should the franchise just rot because the mastermind has moved on to other things as he should? Like, no, dude. Like, give us some more shit. And just because it's not gonna be like, yeah, honestly, the remake, um, in a lot of ways won't be able to measure up to the original Snake Eater, even with its graphics, even with the returning voice cast. It'll just be like, ah, oh, but like. I
Part of me is very skeptical about it.
I don't know.
Like the original voice. I mean, it's like, well, it ain't broke, but Loki expected, at least a re-record, right? Even if the voice actors are probably sounding less than, well, back then
Oh, I'm
when they
sure
were
that
like,
they'll re-record it
15
for
years
sure.
ago.
Yeah, they won't just use like the original voice photos. They'll absolutely re-record it.
But yeah, so I heard that like Japanese voice actors, some of them are like already fucking in the grave, so
Yeah, right.
kind of hard to re-record, and I guess making casting new voice actors, especially ones that can live up to the original, might be a very hard challenge actually.
I mean, dude, it'll be what it'll be. Mainly, what I'm excited for is like a new game to maybe like get new fans into the franchise, modernize the
Mm,
gameplay, because you see, I mean, like of everybody's been crying for a Metal Gear remake, reboot, anything for ages now, and we're finally getting it. And so, like, the first obvious choice would be remake the first game, but maybe that's not always the best choice. An MGS1 remake might have been cool, but I mean, like, they did the same thing with Silent Hill. Yeah, they could have remade the first one, but Silent Hill 2 is low key the most legendary Silent Hill game, so they're like, let's just do that one because it's fucking Silent Hill
the one
2.
that had the most impact.
Yeah, and for me, I was kind of like, dude, if there's a Metal Gear remake, I want to see Sons of Liberty remade. I think that would be really dope. But the fact that they went with 3 makes the most sense because
Obviously.
other than freaks like me, 3 is the most beloved one for sure. And it's the one that
Hmm.
needs a remake the most because you know what, maybe this might be a hot take, but I struggle with MGS3 sometimes, and I'm maybe a little bit like fuck this game because I mean, dude, the fact that you can't move while crouching, I mean, that was just, I feel like that's something that should have been in the game. And people always
I
are
mean,
that
you can and the 3DS port, but
3DS remake, yeah, right. Well, now you can play
3D
the
remake.
Yeah,
You call
no,
that a remake?
that's what everyone
That's
always
just
says.
like,
They're just like, play the 3DS remake. I'm like, that's how do you even get that anymore? You probably can't even get that anymore. So I don't.
I mean, you can emulate it, right?
Yeah.
Fuck playing on the fucking PS2. Just go for a
I mean,
3DS
I'll just
port.
suffer. I'll just play the PS2 version and just whine and bitch about not being able to crouch, and then
What I
whine
do
and bitch
like
when the remake
about
sucks.
what I do like about it is that there is one thing I didn't like about Metal Gear as like a franchise, and is that barely any PC ports. We're
Mm,
not counting Metal Gear 2, I guess. Solid 1 had a very wacky PC port. 2 also had a weird port.
and the
3 didn't
three
have a
never
port.
had
4
one.
didn't have a
Yeah.
port. And the only okay, like okay, not okay, actually good PC port was the fifth game.
Oh yeah, five has a beautiful PC port. I'd suck
God bless.
Metal Gear Solid 5 PC port. I'd suck its dick, bro. If it had a dick, I'd suck it, bro.
God bless the fucking engine, the fucking
Yeah,
Fox engine.
for
That shit
real.
runs so fucking smoothly on my old fucking PC.
Do you think they'll use
Actually,
that for Delta?
I don't think it's that just like by looking at the graphics alone. Well, then again, the graphics we did get to see were promotional like graphics, not actual game graphics. I guess I don't know.
I mean, cause they own that engine. So I mean, like dude, that would be kind of cool if like even though it's a new team taking on the project, it would be cool if they were like using Kojima Productions engine still. It kind of just be like that little bit of like I don't know legacy or something, right? Like within the game, the fact that it's Kojima Productions code.
Um,
I wouldn't be surprised if they
nah.
did, bro. Or maybe they'll just build some new shit. Who knows? Maybe I mean Fox Engine is like fucking almost 10 years old now, so maybe it's not all that hype anymore.
Maybe it's even more than 10 years old. You know, because Ground Zeroes, whatever. Um, I'm trying like. Also, what about the fucking collection? We didn't get any info if it's gonna be on PC now.
I mean,
The
yeah.
Master Collection, was it called? I don't recall now, but I'm really hoping that will come to PC as well.
Eh,
Fucking, I
I
want the original game, original Metal Gear Solid 3 on
I wouldn't be
PC.
surprised, nah, dude, because I mean, like, they're finally gonna do something with the IP, but like, are they? They're probably still gonna be lazy within doing something with the IP. Like, yeah, PC gamers, you guys can just come on, you guys can just pirate and emulate. Like Konami, we want to give you money, and it's like, yeah, but we have to like do work to get those PC ports relisted. So,
Oh yeah, what about the historical footage, right?
oh
Because
yeah,
I heard there's like some trouble or something in
yeah.
regards
And
to
then,
the
dude, if
footage.
that footage gets removed, it's not gonna be a pure experience. It's not gonna be the original experience without that historical footage. Because that historical footage, I mean, that's a big part of the cutscenes. You know, when it like cuts to the footage of like the
Yeah.
nuke silos in MGS1. Like, I don't know.
Especially within the fucking atmosphere of Metal Gear. Just like in-game graphics, and suddenly you get these real-life fucking shots.
fucking.
I mean, they could, I guess, like redo the
Dude,
footage within the engine.
dude, no, listen, it'll be so fucking funny. They will release PC ports. They'll release PC ports of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, brand spanking new. That shit'll like be on Steam, and speedrunners will still use the old broken version because it'll still be better for running. A watch. I swear, that's what'll happen.
Well, if it does come to PC, anyway.
Well, if, yeah, duh.
But yeah, I'm very excited for Mega Solid Triangle. I'm gonna call it Triangle. I don't care.
Yeah. Thank God it's coming to PC because like
So sorry, Metal Gear Solid Action.
what else? Oh my God, bro. Oh, it's funny because it's green and the triangle button is literally green. dude. It's all lining up now, dude.
Not
It
only, I think it's also green on the controller, right? On the PlayStation
Yeah, dude,
controllers,
exactly,
right?
dude. It's all lining up, dude. So I know exactly who is behind this new Metal Gear game. I know exactly who is working
Does
on
that
this new
mean
Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear
game.
Solid 1
It's
will
it's
have a circle
it's the fu-
and it's red?
it's, it's
And
the
2
fucking
will have the
Lalulelo.
cross?
It's the fucking Lalulelo, dude. Um, which one would be square? And like Peace
Well,
Walker
it
and
will.
Portable Ops would be like the shoulder buttons.
Just like forget about those. Although portable ops on 60 FPS will be something exciting to see, because playing that shit on PSP or PSP emulators, fuck that, 20 FPS, fuck you.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, a message to Konami from the fans. If you release ports of these old Metal Gear games, many people will pay money for them. You can be like, fucking 20-year-old game, $20, and I'll be like, yup. Like, that's fine. You can do that. You wanna fucking weasel $20 out of me? Do a little fucking reverse engineering or whatever the fuck, or hire somebody to do it, because I'm sure fucking Konami CEOs don't know how to fucking code. But hire some fucking coders and just get them like, yeah, make this shit work on a fucking PS5 or a fucking PC and sell it to people for money. Let's take their money. Like, I'm asking you to rob me by selling me old products. Jack up the price. I don't got $30. Sell it for fucking $30. I will drop 30 Canadian on a proper PC port for like Metal Gear Solid 3 or some shit. Or like Peace Walker. I want Peace Walker.
And
I
just
want a
one game
Steam version.
alone.
Steam version of Peace Walker. That's what I want. If I get nothing else, fine. But
The Steam version of Peace
I
Walker
want I want to
2.
launch Peace Walker through Steam. I do. That's honestly what I want out of life.
Sorry, awkward silence. I was stretching a little bit. My fucking body
Oh
is
my
aching a
god.
lot. I have no clue why.
I got roasted the other day, but I can't even remember how it went. I was like, maybe I was playing CS:GO with my buddy, and I think like the game chat was like really live, and then it like quieted down. I think someone said something really sus. It was probably me that said something really sus, and then the voice chat quiets down, and I'm like, damn, it got real quiet. And fucking Zexco, I was playing with him, and he was like, yeah, kind of like your podcast, and I was like,
Bruh.
I just got to take that one. I just got to take that one straight up. Especially since
They're
I don't
gonna
cut this shit. There was
be.
at a point, dude. No, it was seriously at a point where we had like the awkward silences and whatever else like so often that I was editing down the episodes afterwards and like taking out like 5 minute chunks of silence and just like literally talking amongst ourselves, trying to figure out what to talk about next. And like, yeah.
Are you gonna be investing in like the CS capsules? Because the major is like over, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna make the capsules like cheaper.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it, but I
I'm
don't
also
know.
like fuck with the idea. Just like take some money out of my savings and just like invest, and it will definitely double in price in about 3 fucking years. I mean, in a way, it could do something. I guess.
I mean,
That
I don't. I actually, I genuinely don't think that's a horrible investment idea. I have a very limited and perhaps even childish knowledge of the Counter Strike skin economy, but it is definitely seeing an explosion going into CS2. Also, this last major is big because it's the very last CS:GO major, and before
CS:GO
before
major and
moving on
Source
to
one,
fucking
Source two.
yeah, moving to the new game now. So I mean, like, and I think there's a good chance any memorabilia from this final CS:GO major will be like a thing, even if it takes a few years. Like, one day people will just be like, "Oh yeah, remember fucking Paris? remember that's the one Anomaly went to, bro. Like, right? Like, I don't know. Could be, could be, could not be. I don't know, man. Fucking damn. Like, I was into CS:GO big, like, uh, yeah, like last year, 2022, for a little while, and I had some skins. Shit, I even had like some knives and stuff. Shit, I had a bayonet that was worth about $200.
Oh
And I
damn.
kind of I kind of sold it at a bit of a loss. I sold it at like 180 maybe.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've asked this, but um, if you were to unbox a knife, any sort of knife, the cheapest one or like the most expensive fucking trash. I say trash because come on, here, it's a bunch of fucking pixels on a fucking virtual knife. Would you sell that or keep that
Um,
if you were to unbox it from any sort of case and you just got lucky with that not point what is it 64%?
well, if I unbox a like emerald bayonet, I believe you have to keep it for 7 days. Once it's unboxed, I do believe it's
Yeah,
maybe
when you
not.
have unboxed, you have to wait like a week before it is marketable and tradable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing. So I'd at least rock it for the week. If I unboxed,
You
if
can
I
also just delete it. You can like delete the items off.
no,
Like I don't know if you know a bunch about TF2, but in TF2 there is also like sort of like equivalent to knives, like unusual hats and like most
yeah,
notably
dude.
Australian.
I watched a YouTube video on that the other day, actually.
Yeah, so they're like Australian guns, which are just basically golden reskins of the same guns with like stat track, well, stat track equivalents. And there's like a very particular item, the Australian golden pan, which is just a melee weapon. And there is a special message whenever someone receives that in the game. Everyone who is in the game gets like a message. This person received the pan, and you can also make everyone get the message that someone deleted their golden pan from their inventory, just like lost to the void.
You can't delete CS:GO items though.
Yeah, that doesn't happen with CS, but the
Yeah,
fucking golden pan, it's like, hold on, it's
that's
like very
crazy.
expensive.
Or like when people scratch their stickers off their souvenirs. It's like holy
Uh,
fuck, big flex, boyo. But dude, the thing is,
um,
so if I unbox like a bayonet emerald, which I think is literally like a really good fucking bayonet with like an emerald or some shit, is literally worth like 5 fucking figures. So I would absolutely cash out on that and then just buy like some $300-400 bayonet to fill my knife void. But if I unboxed like a bayonet slaughter or
okay,
like a
so,
fade like
sorry, so,
no, but like any good like bayonet like if I unboxed the knife that I would buy after selling the 5 figure one, then I would just keep it. But again, if I unbox a super expensive one, I would definitely sell it and just buy something cheaper and still bougie enough to keep me happy.
I've looked at the prices, and it's from this website backpack.tf. It's around from 2,500 to 3,000 keys. So at the lowest price, it's $4,400.
What kind of
The golden
dollars?
pan, USD,
Convert to
and
CAD. I don't
and there's
care. I
all.
don't care if our audience would be more likely to use USD as their currency. I want it in CAD because that's what I know.
Okay,
Can
okay,
we
you
just
fucking.
normalize fucking CAD, please, everybody? Like I
It's almost
literally,
6 grand in CAD.
whoo, shit, and people delete that.
No, I mean it's not like people actually tend to do that. But there's only very little of these pants, at least on public inventories, which is around 300. And this thing has been in the game for a fucking while. So yeah, it is pretty special. But if I were to unbox a knife in CS or gloves, um, if it's like a very expensive one, which I could probably like fucking live off from for like a year on my own with it, if I were to sell it, I pretty much I think I would keep it actually. Just like keep it as me being super fucking lucky. But if it happens like I don't know, something happened to me, something happened to my family, you know, emergency situations where I need to do something to get out of, then yeah, I'd sell it. But
But
overall,
okay,
I'd probably
so
keep it.
say you unbox a fucking butterfly emerald that's worth, I don't know how much they're actually worth, but let's just say hypothetically, this knife you unbox is worth 50,000 fucking dollars.
Come again? Sorry.
Say this knife that you unbox is worth $50,000.
50,000, yeah.
Are you
Okay.
gonna are you gonna keep it and then like you said, just like rainy day fund if need be, or like $50,000 are you just cashing out right away as soon as you can, and then maybe just buying a
It's
cheaper
very
knife?
hard, you know. It's like very hard. It's like part of me is like wanna keep it because I got super fucking
You
lucky and
you
it's like
have to
my
rock it
knife.
for a week. You have to rock it for a week.
Oh
So
yeah,
you have
definitely.
at least a week of like I have a butterfly emerald, and then after a week it's like okay, this has been really cool, but $50,000.
Like part of me is like, wow, I'm gonna keep it, and then part of me, the other part of me is like, I'm gonna get bored with this knife for like in like 12 hours.
Dude,
It's just like a fuck. It's just a reskin of a weapon. Listen,
yeah,
I play TF2 with like no view model. So you have a gun in CS. Imagine that. No, don't imagine that. There's no gun. Just like no gun. So a lot
that's
of
so
like
weird.
reskins of weapons in that game are essentially worthless to me
That
because I literally do not see it ever.
that's so fucking weird, bro. Dude,
I would gladly play
animations
CS
though,
like that.
animation like default knife. First of all, default knife. Okay, no, default CT knife goes fucking hard. It goes fucking hard in the fucking paint. Okay, but on the flip side, T knife, mid.
Nah, fucking butter knife.
Yeah, man, like fuck that shit. And my favorite animation by far, well, butterfly animations are obviously just fucking beautiful. But that's a butterfly is a butterfly. Those are unbelievably
I kind of
expensive.
like the Huntsman. I kind of like the Huntsman knife.
Huntsman is good. Bayonet is my favorite. The way you like spin it when you take it out, like having
Oh
a
yeah,
if you're
that's
dude,
fucking nutty.
if you're an opper, like quick switching with the bayonet is just orgasmic when you're opping,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
I
man.
fucking miss it. And dude, so I used to have a fucking bayonet and I sold it. It was worth around 200. I think I sold it for like 180. I took a little bit of a loss cuz I was in a rush to sell it. And that same bayonet that I sold and pretty much all bayonets have doubled in price. My fucking urban mast bayonet is $400 now because all the hype around CS2 has inflated the fucking shit out of the economy, dude. It's actually wild. Many skins. Me and my buddy were looking at skins, and we just remember the price from always skin shopping back in the day. Like, no, this used to be like half the price it is now, and this one too, and this one, like, holy
Oh god,
fuck.
the cases especially the cases have fucking exploded. Like the
Yeah.
breakout, for example, it was like 0.3 cents, right, on the Steam market when it was like the height of it. Now it's like fucking. I assume it's like 6 or 7 CAD.
You can't buy any case for that low. Like even the few cases that are below $1, they're still like 80-90 cents. Like the fucking CS economy is actually like very fucking inflated. People are putting up big money.
Yeah.
And I hate, dude, I actually hate like occasionally, more than once, way more than once, I've seen dragon lores in matchmaking, bro. And
Uh.
I'm just like, why do you have this? Why do you have this? Okay. I mean, like, oh, like, and they're like, sometimes they're like, oh, I unboxed it, bro. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, you unboxed some shit. Okay, you got really lucky. You pulled this fucking dragon lore, and you're just like holding that. Like who, I don't understand who you are. Okay, and especially if on the other side, if it's like, oh well, I bought this. It's like, yo, if you have like fucking 5 figures to spend. It's a nice skin. It's a nice rifle. Okay, it is a nice fucking rifle. But that is a up to $40,000 fucking CS:GO rifle skin, and it's like, why? If you have $40,000 to spend on an op skin, why are you playing CS:GO?
Yeah.
Like this. Like you could go get some bitches, bro. Man. Then again, if I'm a millionaire tomorrow, I'll probably buy a fucking D-Lore. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I'll be the exact guy I'm talking about.
Same, same. It's weird. It's like, you know, they don't do you any good, but it just like feels good to own shit.
Yeah, I do actually currently have a knife thanks to my buddy Zexco. He gifted me a vanilla gutty. Because
Yeah.
it was the first knife I ever bought a couple of years back, and I ended up selling it to get another one, and then just ended up selling the last one I bought and cashing out. But he actually they were 60, they were like 60 $70 at the time he bought them, and he bought it and he gifted it to me. He's like, yeah, fucking here, can't have you running around with a default knife and fucking, and it's actually it's inflated now to $300. Like, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, hey man, you got a $300 emergency fund in my fucking Steam inventory. That'll take 14 days to cash out because I gotta send it to him, and then he's got a fucking trade lock on that to fucking sell it. But if he has 2 weeks notice on a financial crisis that requires $300, he's set.
Apparently, CS2, at least like CS:GO updates or something, are supposed to like stop on the 14th of June. Maybe you heard some rumors, I think, about that.
Really? We are getting like we're getting Minecraft 1.20 stupidly soon too, aren't we?
Yeah, I've heard something about that.
I'm
When is
googling
it?
this.
Hold on, I gotta Google this.
We're both gonna Google it.
Minecraft.
Who's gonna get it first?
Oh, June 7th. June
Fuck.
7th.
Wait,
June
yeah, that
7th.
yeah, right, on a fucking Wednesday, bro.
What the fuck?
What the
Oh, that's
fuck?
awesome because on Wednesday I have my days off.
Lucky.
What? Finally, Christ. Well, we
Yeah,
gotta
well.
fucking wait for Optifine anyway, so
Yeah,
essentially this is worthless.
yeah, pretty much, eh?
But finally, 1.20.
Maybe the Optifine will drop on like a Saturday, so I can do like 1.20 Optifine release hype. It's like, why hype for the Optifine release? Because I have the little 1650 that could, but you know what it couldn't do? Fucking Minecraft, fucking block game.
Yeah, like it has been like
These fucking fucks, they make a fucking block game. It's a fucking block game, and it doesn't have culling. It doesn't call anything. It's so fucking intensive on your fucking GPU.
like
Vanilla
um
Minecraft on your GPU is just like railing the fucking shit out of it with a
it does.
17-inch cock, bro.
It does. Like there was a video about the Minecraft gets slower, and tests like have been proven that like the first few updates, I think it was like 1.9, something like combat updates, somewhere along those lines, going from there, where it started to get really fucking slow.
Yeah.
That was the point where like world generation took like from earlier versions like 3 seconds, 5 seconds to fucking 2 minutes.
Okay, and then how about Caves and Cliffs Part 2 when the size of the world in terms of the y-axis literally fucking doubled?
No, yeah, that too also fucked everything up.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
And I've heard like when you load a new chunk, it doesn't have like a LOD sort of thing. When you look at something and it's in full fucking quality.
yeah. Like Optifine is actually such a fucking godsend because dude, I mean like uh old Minecraft, like the early like 1 points, like
Yeah.
it was a small and simple enough game that it didn't really matter that there was no optimization as far as like shit like culling
I
and all
could run
that.
I could run that game on my fucking old ass laptop I got
Yeah,
for. Wait,
man.
hold on. Because I don't remember the term for this in English. Google Translate.
Dude, it's such a simple game. You don't need all that. But now it's actually gotten so complex that it's really weird to see such a basic feature for any game only being available in the form of a mod. I mean, we're no stranger to that with games. I mean, PC gamers, we're always gloating about, we have all these quality of life mods for all games that you stinky console users don't get. But like
So,
when your quality of life mods are something that really should be a basic feature, it's like, yo, literally what are you guys doing? It's like,
like
oh,
my fucking laptop, which I got from like Oka Rice, Holy Community. I have no clue. Basically, when I was a little, got to church because I've been forced. Not exactly forced to, but after the Holy Communion thing, yeah, I got gifted a laptop
mm.
with fucking integrated graphics. Uh, and that could fucking run Minecraft just fucking smooth. I remember it like it's fucking
Yeah,
yesterday.
you load up 1.20 on that bitch, it'll fucking melt.
Yeah, I mean the laptop is fucking dead already,
It'll
but yeah,
instantly fucking explode like a goddamn pipe bomb, like a goddamn
I
fucking
I would be
IED, bro.
surprised if it like hold on to 30 FPS.
I don't, but I just actually don't understand fucking Mojang. People bitch about the mob votes a lot, and I'm really fucking with them on that because
Yeah, that's like
it's
they make like two like obvious choices that they won't make it to the game, and there's like a third choice that everyone will vote for, something like
and
that.
obviously people are gonna fucking meme and like, oh, let's all vote for the fucking glow squid, and it's like, bro, but like, I definitely see where people are coming from on that, and I mean, like, I understand that game development, I very much understand that game development is a very time consuming, very delicate process. Video games are a form of art. And as a shitty, half ass, half baked amateur artist, I can attest that making art is one hell of a process, and you're like, you cook some shit up and you're like, wow, I hate it, and you delete the whole thing and start from scratch. That's the way
Yeah.
she goes. At the same time, they add like 2.5 things to the game per year.
Mm.
If and nowhere in those 2.5 things is basic optimization features for any modern game. So now we gotta wait. Shout out to the Optifine team. I don't want to rush you guys whatsoever. Please take your time and make this next Optifine update as crisp and smooth as possible. We fucking love you. You're doing God's work. I don't care if it's a month before we see 1.20 Optifine. Do what you got to do. Make that shit good.
I'm
Again,
not
you people are saints. Seriously.
uh not sure about you, but once that update drops, I'm gonna stream it. I don't care. Listen, it's a free day for me, and I don't care. I wanna stream because I barely fucking stream to begin with.
Yeah, man. Dude,
Because yeah.
you just gotta sit down and go
I don't know
go
what's
live.
like wrong with me and streaming. Like right now, like all of my school bullshit is done. I got my final grades. Okay, not yet. The final grades are on the 16th, but essentially, yeah, I'm pretty much done as far as school goes. Like I got no like school worries to worry about. I got all the time in the world, especially this upcoming week, and yet I just can't seem to stream. I don't have
Listen,
like the mental capacity.
no, listen. I figured it out today because I, uh, like honestly, lately, I've been not feeling it at all, and I'm just like, man, fuck this to like life. Um, and even just through all that bad mood where it definitely would be easier to like just be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna stream today. But I'm definitely of the mindset, um because I'm so serious about it. I like if I don't stream, I feel worse if I don't stream myself personally. And so literally the way I talked myself into it, I did Dark Souls. And
Mm.
I fucking love Dark Souls. And ever since I just decided to say fuck it and start a new build the other day, I've been having a ton of fun streaming Dark Souls. Even though like my vibes are off and I'm feeling shitty, like still having fun. And like people are coming in the chat, it's a good time. And how I talked myself into it was I was like, I'm gonna go sit down and play a game that I love, and it just so happens that I'm gonna press start streaming and open up my dashboard before I open up the game. And I'm just
Mm.
playing some Dark Souls, and I'm also hanging out with chat, because of course, like, like
There.
I guess just think about it like that, like just fucking game and just be live while you do it.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Back to the first topic. Metal Gear Solid Delta. I wonder how they'll change up the gameplay because we know the voice is the same. The story pretty much like virtually identical. Like pretty much same as far as we got the as far as we know.
I would love to
I,
see plot changes. I would love for this to be like a reboot and perhaps the story go in different directions in some places. Like I would actually like to see I I don't want to see drastic changes, but some fairly big changes if done well. I would be like hell yeah about. I'm definitely, and I mean it's definitely somewhere deep inside me, but I'm gonna try not to be the guy that's like, it's not a 1-to-1 to the old game, it's shit. Because why would you make
okay.
it 1-to-1, right? It's just no point.
I be honest. I kind of genuinely want to have Kiefer as Snake.
I don't hate that take.
Maybe it's a hot take for some, but I don't know. Part of me is like, well, since like Venom slash Big Boss, because Ground Zeroes is Kiefer, then I kind of want Big Boss voice to be like consistent now. You know what I'm trying to say?
I absolutely see what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I do love Kiefer as Venom Snake and Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay, definitely it was a hit. Like, what? No more hater? And I definitely remember it being so fucking weird. And then I remember after putting so many hours into MGS5, I watched 24, which is a show that Kiefer Sutherland stars in, and it was just so weird, like hearing the voice of Big Boss on Not Big Boss, because I hadn't really seen
Yeah.
anything with Kiefer Sutherland in it before MGS5, so for me it was just like, oh my god, it's Big Boss. Um, but anyway, I do like Kiefer's performance in 5. I do, but the fact that they're bringing Hater back, yeah, it's right. Hater is Snake. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, it's definitely the voice of Snake. Not specified which Snake.
The
Um,
alternate universe where Hater did not get the role for Snake in MGS1 and it was some other dude, and maybe he would have done his best, but Metal Gear Solid would not. I don't think it would be as iconic without Hater. I think that is a big part of what makes it so iconic. Like the character of Snake is 110% backed by that voice acting by Hater.
it's true.
That's 100% what sells it. And then obviously the other aspects of the character design. But again, I think with any other voice in the world, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I don't think it would work, bro.
Or or what if they like had a mode where you can change the voice. So you have the original voice for Snake, but you can also have Kiefer.
that would
Just
be
for
that would be the most expensive alternate option ever. Because if you bring a guy like Kiefer Sutherland in on the voice cast, he's taking half the fucking budget. That's the real reason Metal Gear Solid 5 wasn't finished, because half the budget went to the 3 voice lines that Kiefer Sutherland said. Oh, it's Cyberpunk. They had Keanu Reeves. Oh no! All the budget went to the fucking A-list celebrities. God damn it! This is the reason why the industry is fucking failing.
I'm not sure. I don't, like I'm not
Oh.
into like because like Kiefer is like a Hollywood actor or something like that. I'm
Yeah, and
very
Keanu
like
Reeves as well. They're both very big Hollywood actors. Yeah.
I'm unaware of like their preference. And I know Keanu is like known for like as
Like,
Neo
dude,
from
these,
Matrix.
yeah, and these guys, Keanu is John Wick as well. If you've, I'm sure you've heard of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, crazy over the top action movies. But like these again, A-list Hollywood celebrities, these are the dudes that will not fucking take a shit for less than $50,000, right? Like, no, seriously. So I like no, I think that is something you have to consider. Like oh, like cool, like they got this big celebrity to come and like work with them on the project. How much fucking money did that cost? Oh,
Hmm.
then again, like I mean, shit. We have Norman Reedus in Death Stranding. That was fucking incredible, and there was plenty of other real life actors. I can never remember his name, but Sam's dad, right?
I thought you said Sam's. Right.
Yeah, another big actor. It's so cool to see like especially with graphics being at the point where it looks like real life and then they're putting real life people, these big name actors into the
A real
games.
life people.
Yeah, dude. No, so it's like, I don't know. Usually, it's like, oh, I'm playing as this like cool like fictional character, but like when you're playing Death Stranding, it's like I'm playing as Norman Reedus. Or when you're
I'm
playing,
literally Norman Reedus.
when you're saying when you're playing the fucking Cyberpunk, it's like, yo, fucking Keanu Reeves is an alter ego inside my head right now. Like, it's cool, man. It is. So probably worth the fucking $50,000 for these guys to show up and probably more than 50,000.
Maybe.
All right, hello, Mr. Big Actor, sir. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We have these voice lines. We want you to say for the game. Yeah, all right. I got 30 minutes. Shit. Yeah, it's probably gonna take a little longer than 30 minutes, dude. We're thinking probably like a couple hours. Yeah, I got 30 minutes, bro. And they're just like, okay. It's flaky, I guess. I don't know. I pick up a lot of random tidbits of information doing shit like scrolling YouTube shorts, and I heard a story of like a big name comedian, and they were supposed to do like a podcast with like this smaller comedian, and they just ended up like totally like flaking on him. Like he showed up to the studio and like no one was there, and it was like, oh yeah, shit, we
Oh,
forgot, bro. And it's like, man, why'd you fucking invite me then? Like,
bro.
yeah. That's and you know what I mean, like that's not even just like
I
the
wanna
the
see
world
how
of
they'll manage food
dude, but
and the
that's
curing system in Delta.
yeah for sure. But what I was saying was like that's not even just the world of like like celebrities or like Hollywood or anything like that. I mean like that's just people, bro. People be being flaky as a motherfucker. And I mean like I think everyone's a little guilty. I at times can be the tiniest bit flaky. I don't fall off the face of the earth for
Same.
long periods of time, but there's a chance where, like, if you hit me up, I might not get back to you till the next day or the day after that. Or you might have to send me another message so that I remember, oh, yeah, I didn't fucking reply to your last message. And, like, oh, I had someone get mad at me and stop talking to me altogether recently because I didn't message them in a time span of like mere hours. And they were like, "This is unacceptable." And I was like, "How? Oh my god."
Uh, yeah, I'm trying to like not get like super mad at people now, like taking their time to respond. I got some fucking like friends that like take fucking 10 days to say something because they're fucking busy with life, depressed.
Dude, yeah, dude.
Everything goes.
Everybody's got fucking shit going on. I mean, think about the shit you're going through, and like
Yeah.
the way that ails
Though
you.
it
Like
is
everybody's got
like
their problems, and I mean like
it
I
definitely does feel a little bit weird, especially if it's like someone you regularly like speak with, and they respond like super fast normally, and suddenly they just start to drift apart.
yeah, but I mean that happens. That's life. I'm not even mad when people are like, "Yep, I'm peacing out." It's like, all right, good. If you're wanting to peace out, then that's that's a sign that you should probably peace out. Like, I don't wanna, I don't wanna be, I don't want to be associated with people that don't want to associate with me. I actually had a situation like that
Oh
very
my
recently,
fucking god.
where literally, it was a relationship actually, and um, like
There's a
in
giant fucking fly under me right now. Jesus
oh
Christ.
no, kill it with fire, dude.
Okay, never mind. It left the room and it came back. For fuck's sake.
Oh man, dude, Breaking
I
Bad ending
fucking
well.
love summer. Summer enjoys like, I love the heat. I love sweating. I hate summer.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking mid. But nah, literally, I had an experience with an individual. In their words, they faked being happy in a relationship for a span of 2 months, and I'm like, why would you do that? I'm like, that doesn't make sense, especially in the context of a relationship, something that's like so close and intimate. And if you're like, man, I'm not feeling this anymore, like actually just piece the fuck out. That's so cool, you know? Like any kind of relationship too. If we're just friends and you're like, man, I'm not feeling you no more. That's all. That's fair. I'm not even gonna be mad at you for that. You don't even necessarily
Hmm.
have to communicate with that. I mean, when I don't hear from someone for the ages and like attempts to reach out bring nothing, I'm like, all right, that's. I'm definitely not the guy that's going to send you 400 messages. Why aren't you responding to me? I've had that situation of people sending me 400 messages. Why aren't you responding to me? Take a fucking hint. Take a fucking hint for fuck's sakes, dude. People crazy, man. But no, you were talking about in the remake. Like
Yeah,
I
I was talking about the remake and I was talking about how summer fucking sucks.
I don't I don't want the cure system.
Why?
It sucks.
What if it's like made to be like not overly obnoxious, so you have to pause, go into like separate menus, something like you can do on a fly.
Okay, yeah, so make it literally like one item, like literally like bandages or something as an item, and then like a little animation plays, and then you get your health back,
Oh, dude.
or the ailment on your health goes away once the bandage is like fully used.
If they make it so if you get injured and you don't heal or do heal, then you would have like actual gameplay differences. Like if you injured your arm, your like aim would be a little bit shaky, I guess.
Yeah,
That would be fucking amazing.
like
Or if you got,
leg wounds,
injured in the leg, you
nerf
cannot
your move
like
speed.
run as fast.
Yeah. Curious how they're gonna handle camouflage because
Low key expecting it to be like Metal Gear Solid 5, but changing camouflage would be, yeah, I
but
that's
how would they handle it like Metal Gear Solid 5? Because the reason they could do it the way they did in Metal Gear Solid 5 is the format is you have your mother base and you depart from your mother base and you go out on missions. But Snake Eater is one linear operation. Big Boss gets dropped in that fucking forest and he's just on his fucking own from there. He doesn't have no home base to run back to, right? So that's why I'm
yeah.
curious on how they're going to handle the camouflage situation. I wonder if they'd just be like, We're gonna keep it the old way, survival viewer, or like, you find a camouflage and like you have to pick it up and then like drop your other camouflage. You have to like, okay, like
Or
this
they'll
this
just like make it so there's only one camouflage, like the olive drab or like the sneaking suit, and that's it.
yeah,
Like
but
it would remove the original like feel of the game, but in other ways it would make it like less obnoxious.
I don't. I think no. I think camouflage is too core. I would not be happy if they dropped camouflage. So like the cure system, if they fucking dropped the cure system entirely, and dude, even like a bandage item, that would still be dropping like the cure system. It would still be kind of similar because it would be like a cure item, I guess. But like, definitely, I don't think they should do away with camouflage. Even if they did do away with camouflage, even slightly, definitely food. If they, oh my god, if there's no question of if there's gonna be, the survival, hunting, and eating food system, because yeah, that's just so essential to what Snake Eater even was. Like, if I can't hunt and kill and eat shit in the remake, like, what the fuck's even the point?
I mean, if there is no food, then the fucking subtitle wouldn't make even like the slightest sense. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Imagine the Snake Eater can't even eat a snake.
It's literally quite like a core thing in the game. That's like apart from like snakes in like the Eva cutscene in like the cave, it's like the whole thing. Like you can eat a snake because it's essential to survival. Blah blah blah. You know, fucking. I'm definitely food will stay. It has to.
Yeah. But no, I'm really actually very curious now. I see one of two possibilities for a lot of handling the game systems, like weapons and camouflage in particular. Like, is it going to be like a you can only carry so much? I mean, even with the camouflage, they could be like, okay, you can only carry like three different kinds of camouflage or some shit, right? You can only carry so many weapons. So like, oh, you found the shotgun, but you got to drop the AK to pick that up type shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see
Because
how
modern
they
gaming
will handle it.
definitely moves, with the definitely with like the exception of RPGs. I think they move more towards like a realistic inventory system rather than you can just hold everything.
Just like everything in your fucking back pocket.
Except
Just like
for
that.
RPGs, because an RPG with very limited inventory space is a stinky RPG. That's just something in the formula you cannot change for an RPG. You got to be able to carry 10 bazillion things that would never ever be feasible for one human being to carry. That's
What
essential.
do you mean? What do you mean? I can carry a minigun in my fucking pack. Just like in GTA, you can just like carry like five kinds of pistols, three kinds of assault rifles, and RPG and
I
a
think
minigun in your fucking
my
underwear.
favorite is GTA 4 when Nico pulls the propelled grenade out of his jacket. He's got an
Just,
RPG in his fucking jacket.
just like pulls it out from like his fucking right hand like it's nothing.
Yeah. And then the even better is San Andreas. You just mouse wheel, and whatever weapon is next materializes in CJ's hand
Yeah, just like in 3D universe games, yeah.
in a in a mere frame. It's just there now.
I'm gonna pre-order the
Don't
Delta.
don't pre-order. Don't fucking pre-order. Please, actually, don't
I'm
pre-order.
gonna pre-order. I'm gonna pre-order. I
Please
don't
don't pre-order.
care.
I mean,
Listen, I'm a
dude,
sucker for Metal Gear. If it is Metal Gear, I'm gonna suck dick and die on a grave
I'm a
for it.
fucking sucker for Metal Gear 2. Okay, like believe me, I fucking know. Like, buy it the millisecond it drops, but fucking I'm not gonna pre-order it because I'm just I can't feed into that anymore. I think a lot of people have said it, and I really think they're right, that why we are seeing a lot of games with like really garbagey releases is because of the pre-order culture and how, like, oh, pre-order and get all these pre-order bonuses. Oh, and you can pre-order the deluxe edition, and like they get your money long before the game is even out, and they're just like, fuck yeah. And it's like, it's not finished. Well, we want it out in time for Christmas, so get it out there. If we all stopped pre-ordering, they'd be like, ooh, this launch has to be really good, boys, because no one fucking pre-ordered. Like, and I don't know if that's something we as gamers could unite and realistically achieve, but I genuinely agree that we should fucking boycott the pre-order. Now, I'm not gonna hate you and never talk to you again if you pre-order, but that's just my take. I'm like, don't do it, man. That being said, I am going to pre-order the next Kojima game, if I'm able to pre-order it on any platform I have, because I will suck Kojima's dick like that, but only Kojima. Oh, hello. Did you die?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
So,
So,
you gotta wait. Sorry, force of habit. Are we wrapping
uh,
this up today?
oh yeah, I guess we're getting pretty close to that hour mark. But hey, so
Really stretching that hour mark, Dan.
nah, 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 nah,
Really
fucking,
stretching that 15 minutes.
what are we talking about, man? I deny all the allegations, okay?
Right, but I think we have run out of creative juices. At least I did, because I always do. I'm always like running low,
Well,
and Dan is like squeezing every single drop that I have.
I we still have one segment to do minimum.
Yeah, recent
Maybe.
W's.
Yeah. Well, I say maybe because I I'm choosing not to participate in recent W's this week.
You're not participating?
No, I don't have any. I don't have
That's
any, and I don't want
fair.
to fucking talk about it.
Listen, you had one more week. There surely was a W somewhere,
There was
right?
none. There was none.
Okay, what about recent L's?
Okay, well, hey, now we're talking, man. Oh Jesus. Um, I don't. I was having some stream crashes the other day, and I fixed it in the awesomest way. Like, it was incessant, bro. Like, my stream was just crashing like a motherfucker. And especially
What
now
happened?
that I'm moving towards like uploading VODs, and I just want to be able to easily Twitch highlight that. Well, obviously, Streamcloud crashes are going to split up that fucking VOD, and it's going to be 10 times harder if I want to upload that in its full, like, in its full form. I was even locally recording for a couple streams, like just in case of crashes, so that I would still have the full footage of the stream. And I was like racking my brain, Google searching, and then finally, like, I remember this shit from, like, we would do this all the time as a kid when the internet wasn't working. Go to your fucking router and unplug it and count to 10. I counted to 20 just to be safe and plug it back in. And knock on wood, I have literally not had a stream crash since I reset my router. So sometimes that's all you got to do is turn it off and turn it on again. I guess you know what? I guess that is a recent W for me. That was a W. Quick, simple little fix, and my stream crashing problem was gone. All my other problems are still here, but my streams aren't crashing anymore. So that's, you know what? That's actually a really big W now that I think about it.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. For me, well. I guess passing my fucking math test. Well, a retake actually,
That's
because
someone said that in my chat today. Passing math exams is a fucking big W, and it really is. Cause I don't know about you guys. I think it was my grade 9 math exam. I cried. I fucking cried. I looked at what was on that paper, the crazy fucking XYZ LMNOP fucking formulas, and I fucking cried, bro. I was like, I can't even, bro.
well, I had failed at first, not because I didn't study. I had studied beforehand, but I think like the stress and like the confusion got a hold of me, and I've made so many mistakes that
Mm,
I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? Why am I so stupid? But I've taken the retake and I've passed. Well, not the best, but like not like bare minimum. It's like just above minimum.
yeah,
So I had passed on a pretty okay, good-ish grade. So I'm passing all my school things, whatever. And on the 16th is like the final grades thingy. So my school year is essentially kind of over already
yeah.
because like there's only Monday and Tuesday, and the rest of the week is free for me. The next week after that, this is just like the last few days before the final grades. And after that, well, why even bother showing up if, well, you don't even get graded, right?
Oh, absolutely. So are you like almost done school?
um, one more year, even actually
Really?
less than a year. Yeah, one more.
Aren't you like
Like
19, bro?
I'm 19. Yes, I'll be passing high school when I'll be like 20 and like a month or two old.
Is
I don't know.
that
That's
is that
it's just
okay, is
how.
is that the norm or
Yes,
did
it's the
you?
norm.
Okay. That's interesting.
I passed every class. It's not
Cuz
like I have failed.
I didn't graduate until I was 19, which is not the norm. The norm is 18 here, but I didn't graduate until 19 because I did grade 10 twice. My first grade 10 year, I would go to school in the morning to meet up with my friends, and then we would go elsewhere and smoke weed. I passed two classes. I barely managed to pass gym, PE, and
Yeah, PE is fine.
I got like a 90 something in drama, and and then fucking everything else. I just yeah I flopped because
Oh yeah,
I didn't
also
go.
my PE grade just kind of like tanked hard because I very like participate in it because I cannot be fucking bothered, but I'm
Mm,
still passing nonetheless. Um, yeah, essentially like less than a year of school is left, assuming I'll pass my exams, my class after that. But
yeah,
right now, I'm not trying to think too much about my future because whenever I do think, I get anxious and depressed, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna try to focus on the present. And the present of today is tomorrow or some other philosophical bullshit. I'm still
yeah,
looking for a job for summer, and no one not even fucking McDonald's has called me, and I've worked there. The motherfuckers don't even want me now.
dude,
I'm hoping I'll get some job, even if it's like the bare minimum wage. I don't care because I'll be fucking sad and depressed in my
dude.
house for 2 months and a week.
There's fucking there's pros and cons to every situation in life, and I mean like life goes on and you just keep big balling, but like uh being cast out into the world and having to sustain on your own is like it's fucking crazy, bro. It's nuts. Every day I yearn for my mom's basement. I'm like, oh god, let me just slide in that basement. I mean, she still charged me rent, but it's way fucking cheaper than what I'm paying in this bitch right now. My buddy, he came up with a life hack one time. He's like, hey man, get a business license so you can write off the expensive ass studio you live in. I'm like, yes, the studio, the streaming studio. Yes,
Yeah, the streaming
definitely
studio.
not just my fucking gremlin dungeon. Which, if you look around this place, it is a gremlin dungeon. I'd do a house tour, but then I'd be on a fucking episode of Hoarders. Local man has 30 fucking monster cans on his counter.
Oh boy.
Per
Yeah,
counter.
right. Which leads me into like my next W, I guess, which is me like meeting up with a VTuber IRL, and we're having like good relations with each other.
Hey,
So I'm kind
yo.
of happy about that. And I've seen his room, and it's like a million fucking cans everywhere of energy drinks. I'm not judging. I used to be that too. I used to like collect my fucking cans
Oh, yeah, dude.
as well. That was like some. There was like 20 plus cans at least, maybe more. But yeah, I'm having a good time with that person, and we have already met twice.
Nice.
Yesterday, like I had a sleepover with him, so that was pretty epic. We mostly just chilled, hugged, because we gay like that. And I think we're also planning another like meet um this week. Well, the like next week, so starting from tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's pretty fun. We are having a good time, and yeah, that's it from my W's, I think.
Sure. And I guess I won 3 free plays on my lottery tickets today. It's a it's a W. That's 3 free plays. Um
Did you win anything?
yeah, well, yeah, 3 free plays.
What's that?
That's free plays. So like my next 3 tickets, or like when I turn those in, I get 3 tickets for free for the next draw.
and what do that tickets do?
I have a fucking stupidly low chance to win a large sum of money.
Nice.
Yeah, it's my copium. I kiss it.
Hopium, hopium.
I kiss every ticket. I point at the sky and I say, "Ja, please, give me this one. Give me this one," because I need to wake up one morning, and I need to have lots of money. It would not fix my problems overnight. Not even close. It would give me more problems. If I won the jackpot, if I won $65 million, I would immediately have a fucking anxiety attack. As I think anyone would. I think anyone's gonna lose their shit if all of a sudden it's like you have 65 million fucking dollars, which is like crazy. One in a gazillion, almost certain to not fucking happen to you. So that makes it all that much more crazy if it does. But like again, man, like if you had enough money to just be like set and just be able to chill, I definitely think that would take a fair amount of the weight off. Like, okay, no more financial problems, just all the other ones.
Hmm.
All right, now let's use all this money to figure out how to make my brain stop making sad chemicals all the time. Let's stop waking up every day and the fucking silly lump of gray matter in my head is like, we sad chemicals today. Fuck your shit. Uh, but yeah, I think we can definitely wrap this up now. Thank you,
Yeah, it was
everyone.
fun. Thank you for having me here, Dan. Thank you, the viewers.
Yes, Greasy Nation. Thank you for
Good
joining
night.
us for another fucking edition of the fucking fuck show. We will definitely be here next week. I'm not gonna promise that we'll never miss a week again. Oh, we almost definitely fucking will. The next one will probably be on purpose. I'll probably just premeditate it and be like, "Hey, let's just fucking take this week off," rather than like I literally Monday hit last week, and I was like, huh, we didn't do podcast.
Shit, I forgot. Not
Crazy.
gonna lie, I just like kind of woke up at 12 p.m. I'm just like, I guess we're not doing pod, I guess.
It was not. It
We,
was
I
not
think we
happening.
both were kind of
I
feeling
would,
like shit
dude.
anyway.
Honestly, I was in a place where I couldn't even muster up the energy to send you a message and be like, because I mean, obviously, like the thing to do. Um, I mean, I had another situation recently where I was in a sense, I was meant to get in contact with someone and I didn't. And honestly, it's just because like sometimes I am just in that fucking rotten of a place where I'm like, I can't even put in the effort to like type this message. I need to go gremlin on my couch and just figure my fucking shit out, which is an ongoing process, man. So, but yeah. We're working on it. I'll be coherent one day, I promise.
Okay. And with that said and done,
Yep,
good
yeah, okay,
night.
yeah, we're fucking
Bye
off now.
bye.
Bye.